Alright guys, so I'm back from my trip to Minnesota. I went to the Minnesota Loons game and also the Minnesota State Fair, and now we're back onto some laps, so let's get a few in today. So a couple things I learned about being in Minnesota. One, the state is pretty cool. They love Quick Trip just as much as anybody. Also, the Minnesota State Fair is the only place I've ever been to where I could pay $9 for a corn dog and really enjoy it. And also, Sweet Martha's got some awesome cookies. If any of you are at the Minnesota State Fair, as it so happens right now, get some Sweet Martha's cookies. You won't regret it. But don't go to the state fair if you're trying to get your daily dose of GDPQ because it'll be really loud there. All right, friends, so laps are done. It was a really interesting walk. I was a lot more energized. I got in a lot faster times than I thought I did. I got 3 1/4 laps with only 1 bathroom break, so really strange times. I am going to watch Samaritan tonight. It debuted on Amazon Prime Video, but since I was gone over the weekend, I couldn't watch it. But tonight, I'm going to watch it. I plan on doing a full review for it as well as getting my review for Breaking Out on it. I'll do an off-the-couch reaction or a really quick review for it and post on TikTok and such like I normally do. But I'll also do a full-length review to hash out all my thoughts. So stay tuned for that, guys. So it's the next day. I decided to kind of experiment with this whole vlogging thing since I'm sort of new to it. I think I'm going to film a little bit less on these daily walks because I've had a really hard time focusing and actually like enjoying the walk and also listening to the podcast that I get into. So bear with me on that. Yesterday I did end up watching Samaritan. It was spectacularly bad, I guess I'll say. It's one of those movies where like it's so bad to me that it's good. I gotta say though, Sylvester Stallone, he crushes it in the film. He's the best part about it, and the action is pretty killer. But aside from that, I listened to the John Campea Show podcast. They were talking about how Shazam and Aquaman 2 both got delayed again, and they're speculating that it was possibly due to the fact that Avatar 2 has taken up all the IMAX screens and was going to debut around the same time as those movies. So I guess it sort of makes sense. I thought it was a fascinating discussion, but without further ado, 3 laps today, 3 bathroom breaks. All right, guys, laps are done for the day. Wow, it's getting darker out by the day really, really quickly. It's like 7:43 and it's like starting to get dark out. That's kind of depressing. Wednesday now. I didn't really think about too much again today. I listened to Podcast Unlocked. They're talking about the new Xbox Family Plan that's going to be coming out, as well as the new Mafia game that's reportedly in development. I love Mafia, so I'm excited about it. I also listened to the Big Picture podcast. Again, I listened to a pretty good episode today where they're talking about the Sylvester Stallone and his best movies of all time. I'm just starting the episode, so I'm going to get more into it. But they were also with me in the fact that Samaritan was just not very good. I'm still bummed out about it. It was one of my most anticipated movies for the month. In fact, I made a whole video talking just about it. So that's a bit of a bummer, but I was glad I was able to enjoy the podcast again today. Having a little trouble paying attention, but that's just the way of life. So until the next time, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, so back again. It's Thursday now. It's the next day. For today, I'm just about to walk the trails again, but the one thing on my mind that I almost forgot about was The Patient on Hulu that premiered on August 30th, so 2 days ago because it's September 1st now. I watched the first episode last night. I'm really surprised that they're only 20 minutes episodes, but that first one was a great introduction. I think it was about as standard for a season premiere, I think, as you can get. Very much introducing characters and whatnot. I'm going to watch the second episode tonight and then do a quick little off-the-couch review for it, just like a minute long or something like that, just so people can see what they got going on. But so far, so good. I really enjoyed Steve Carell and Domhnall Gleeson. There's something there. I'm really enjoying it. So which do you prefer? Do you prefer ad-supported subscription plans, or do you prefer ad-free subscription plans? For me personally, I'm okay with ads. For me, they decrease the cost of my monthly subscriptions for things like Netflix and Hulu, and I can use it to buy other streaming services, which is kind of nice, but I could see the other side of that coin. But where do you fall into that category? All right, guys, so it's Friday. We're back here again. Decided to impromptu go see 3,000 Years of Longing. There's not really much else playing this weekend. I actually might go see this and Orphan First Kill, but I guess we'll see. So this movie wasn't really on my radar originally, but it's got Idris Elba. I like the guy, so I'll give it a shot. I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, guys, so I just finished my impromptu screening of 3,000 Years of Longing. In a word, this movie's terrific. Like, if you guys are looking for something to watch this weekend, don't sleep on 3,000 Years of Longing. It's quite captivating, it's really original, and it's really just one big, long story being told. And it's fantastic. I highly recommend checking out, especially if you're a fan of Idris Elba and or Tilda Swinton. Even if you're just looking for a fun time, this is definitely it. Yeah, guys, so on this walk for about an hour and a half, and I was just thinking to myself, I think 3,000 Years of Longing might be in my top 5 movies of the year so far. For me, as of right now, it goes Top Gun Maverick, The Batman, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and honestly, I think taking that 4th spot is going to be 3,000 Years of Longing, and honestly, it could even eclipse into my top 3 the more I even think about it. So what an incredible movie. I had zero expectations going into it. Like, I didn't even think the movie was going to be good, and for me to walk out of it with that great of an experience, I think is just phenomenal. And it goes to show you that even if movies, they might not look appealing, go ahead, give them a shot if you want, because you never know what you might get out of it.